Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting game of girls high school varsity volleyball here on CPHS 6. I'm Carl Stafford. Tonight's matchup, your Port Huron High Big Reds take on the visiting Eisenhower Eagles. Just underway now. And first point goes to the Eagles. Corin Fletmeyer now serving. This one up at the net. Opportunity for the Big Reds. Now far side. Big Reds go up for the block, unable to get a hold of it. Near side dropping that shot in, and great play for the Big Reds, Melissa Harville. And we're tied up at 1 apiece. And that will bring up Melissa Harville to serve. As we have a substitution and a delay there. I don't believe the official signaled they were allowed to yet. That one off the side of the hand of the Big Reds. And that'll be the point for the Eagles. So now 2-0 Eagles. That brings Elson to serve. This one popped up at the net, deflected, and able to put that one down. Nice play at the net by Seifert. Whistle there, and after the penalty, the serve will go over to the Big Reds. Eagles unable to handle that, and just like that, the Big Reds are back in at 3-3. Gregor Sevich now serving. Tough play for the Eagles. Tough smash from back position. And ways off that net. And still able to put a good strike on that ball. Great play for the Eagles. That's Megan Piper now to serve. Nice setup for the Big Reds up the middle. Easton tried to drop it in there. So she might have another opportunity here. No, instead it goes to Kilbuzz. Once again, tried to drop it in. Eagles are ready. This heads up play by River Sevich, and that one sails long. Tough shot for Harville. Whistle as we have a piece of paper or something on the court. Guess taking every precaution. Nice drop, almost falling in for the point on the Eagles. Off the net, Eagles trying to keep it alive. Now the Big Red scrambling a little bit. I mean, a tough shot here. Instead goes for the drop. Nice heads-up play, just tapping it over the net. Once again, Gregor Sevich able to keep it alive. Nice long rally here. Far side, once again, able to put it home. Oh, it's Haley Seifert, a senior. We're seeing definitely a size advantage. See how that helps them at the net for the Eagles here today. That one set a little bit too far right back to the Eagles, and they're able to put that one back away. Make it 7-3 Eisenhower. So Piper still serving. And drop that in. Nice heads up play. Perfect position. Brittany Goodwin dropping that ball in. One of the few sophomores on the team. Now Madison Easton will be up to serve. And that one sails long. Ball and serve. Ball and point to the Eagles. As we see there, score 8-4 in favor of the Eagles. Still game number 1. Play best of 5. That serve into the net. Seifert trying to put a lot on that one. Lindsay Kilbus with the serve, and that one too long, so 2 long serves in a row, points for each team. And now the Eagles in control with Emily Rizzi. Got a slight delay at the scorer's table. I think was who we're going over substitutions. Just trying to make sure everything is how it should be. Seems content to play on now, and we will have Rizzi serve. Tried to drop it in between there, and trying to keep that ball alive was Dorr. But it will get down. Another point for the Eagles, now 10-5 here in game number 1. Once again, able to power it home at the net. That's Sabrina, or that's Kayla Major, excuse me. That one just off the side of her hand. And now we'll have a timeout, Port Huron, as they find themselves down 12-5 here in game number 1. There we see the Eagles, they're pretty confident. They seem to have a lot more of a power game at the net. We see the Big Reds trying to drop a couple shots in. Haven't seen that as much from the Eagles. They're going up there for the kills. They're doing pretty well thus far. Again, 12-5, game number 1. And they still control serve. So a longer timeout for the Big Reds now as they take the court. And ready to get back to get things underway. This one lobbed in, and that's a tough ball right in between the lines. A little communication error. That's always something frustrating between teammates. This one's communication, nice set. Near side, and blocked at the net. Great block by the Eagles. Right in the middle of it was Taylor Stewart, along with Kayla Major. A tough play for the Big Reds. Great job keeping it away by Harville. And that one will fall in, so maybe that's the boost the Big Reds need as they will regain serve. And Goodwin will take it. Big Reds find themselves down 6-14. Goodwin able to keep that one alive. Savage, and then that one drops in. So Melissa Harville there. Coming out strong after the timeout. Nice dig to keep that one off the ground by the Eagles. That was Emily Rizzi. I think we have a net foul. And another point for the Big Reds. That one short into the net. So control finally going back to the Eagles. It'll bring Taylor Stewart up to serve. And unable to control that serve. Seen a couple long rallies, but seeing the Eagles doing very well in their serves. That one into the net, never really got over. So will be counted for 4 hits. (17-18) now. 17-8, excuse me. Could win the set. It's gonna be a tough shot. Set up right up the middle and powered it down. And marked out of bounds. Or no, that was marked in, so it will be a point for the Eagles, 18-8. Had kind of an obscured view there. Couldn't see the signal. Set off the side of her hands, and once again, the Reds having trouble controlling the serves. They find themselves down early. Down, not early anymore here in game one. A very quick game one. Goodwin trying to paint the back line, just out of bounds. We see 20-8 as the Eagles serve. Once again, we'll see if the Big Reds can keep that momentum. So Miranda Dorr with a serve. Nice long serve and a little miscommunication from the Eagles this time. Refreshing to see. Right between two teammates. Down 10. Nice set for the Eagles. Played up at the net and once again able to power it home. Some serious firepower at that net. Sabrina Wright. And now she will serve. That's actually Corin Fletmeyer. Excuse me, I looked at the wrong roster. That one powered home. Nice save by Goodwin. That went off the ceiling. That's going to be a tough play. Good job to even get underneath it with Dorr. Goodwin tried there, but always difficult after it deflects off the roof. That serve into the net. So ball will go back over to the Big Reds. Find themselves down 22-11. And that serve short into the net, so just not doing themselves any favors right now, just giving points to the Eagles. Nelson now serving. That one dropped in. Melissa Harville. Savage with the serve. And that one in, painted the back lines. Eagles thought it was going out. Great serve by Gregor Savage. Set up for another play up the middle. And that one's in. Point for the Eagles. And that is game point now, as we chase the ball into the attached gym here. So we should really close those doors. Second time we lost the ball in there. So 24-13. Eagles trying to end game one right here. The Reds trying to stop them. Nice dig. Now play at the net. Easton tried to just drop it over. That one never made it over. It's going to be 4 hits. Oh, another point for the Big Reds. And we'll bring Easton up to serve. Still down 10, though. Any mistaken, this is Eagles take game one. Nice play up the middle. I believe that was Lindsay Kilbus right up the middle. A couple Big Reds there. Nice serve. Great play to keep that alive by the Eagles. And eventually, Big Reds make their first mistake, and that is game number 1 to the Eagles. 25-15 is the first game score. We'll be back for game 2 in just a moment here on CPHS 6. All right, and we're back with game 2 of tonight's game between the Port Huron High Big Reds and the visiting Eisenhower Eagles. Eagles took the first game 25-15, so the Big Reds going to have to come out with an answer here in game 2 before this one gets out of hand. Seen a lot of power like that at the net, as right on cue, Haley Sievert was able to put that away with a big kill at the net. And it's really been a power game that we've been seeing from the Eagles. That's where the Big Reds are going to have to step up. That and just returning their serves. Had a tough day in that department thus far. Able to pop that one up. Let's see if they're able to keep it alive. Diving effort. Nice effort by the Big Reds. So it's 2-0 as we start this. Rachel Wojcik serving for the Eagles. Set to the far side. That one will sail too long. So quickly off to a 3-0 lead. Trying to power up in the middle, and that one once again out of bounds, just off the mark. Trying to play the net with Eisenhower, but it's a tough matchup. That one set a little too far right to the Eagles, and now they're trying to put that one back, and they do. But actually, you have a net foul. As Seifert ran into the net. So first points for the Big Reds on that one. Nice serve play right up the middle. Try to set that for the back corner, and once again, Goodwin trying to drop that ball in where no one is. It's heads up play. She's played well tonight. Power up the middle, trying to get down for that one was Goodwin. And the ball will go back to the Eagles. Emily Rizzi serving. That one set a little bit too hard, I think. A little indecisive as what she was going to do with that set. Easton sails that one a little long. Trying to set up the same play. And that is a tough shot back from the net. Able to knock it down, Megan Piper. Talked about it earlier, definitely the size advantage. Eisenhower, a lot taller team, able to let them control the net. And they've proven they can smash the ball actually a distance away from the net. Port Huron High trying to finesse it a little bit more. Nice diving effort there, but drops in for a point. Easton right up the middle. But then the Eagles right back. And Victoria Jenna able to put that one away. That one put right back. Nice heads-up play by Easton to keep it alive. As the Eagles blocked out of that, Big Red's able to deflect it, able to keep it in play. Nice dig by Wojcik. And that one set down hard. Nice play at the net. Seifert, she's been really the star for the Eagles. All of them have played well, but she's definitely shined here. Now up 10-2, and Big Reds have shown they can put up a couple points if they finally get their serve, but they have a hard time taking it back from the Eagles. And now they're up 11-2. This Eagles team is definitely able to go on a run. And we're seeing one right now. Easton sets that one long. And that one just over her head and will fall in for a point. A tough play on that ball. Tried to set it, came in low. I think that serve had a lot of spin on it. Tough play for Dorr. And that one into the net. So finally the break that the Big Reds need. Now they'll control serve, but they're down 10. So let's see if Harville can go on a roll here. They need it. She's one of the better net players now in the back. But quickly the Eagles strike right back, and once again we'll get the ball. I'll substitute in their server, Katie Hayes. Serve played well by the Big Reds. Set up big time on the near side, and tough play for Goodwin. That was coming right at her. Once again, it's Sievert. That one right into the net. A lot of power behind that serve. Couldn't get it just over the net. That'll bring Dragersevich. Substitution. Now Sievert trying to hurt the Big Reds with her serve. Set up for the far side. That one got over. And I'm going to have an illegal hit. So the Big Reds will have Easton to serve. Easton diving for that one, be able to put it away. That's Fletmeyer. And the Eagles quickly win back their serve. Victoria Jenna to serve. That one short into the net. Eagles are helping the Big Reds, but Big Reds unable to capitalize on any of that momentum. Those are points that got to drive a coach crazy. Serves continuously in the net. Nice job keeping the volley alive by the Eagles. Set up for the far side. Trying to play it off the net and will eventually fall in. Melissa Harville. Last one to touch that for Port Huron High. Now down 10, 17-7 here in game number 2. Dash right up the middle, nice play by Dorr. Again, Dorr's there, gonna try to set it up. They're trying to get the ball to Harville on the far side. That one able to keep it alive. The kill bus was actually the one, and that dive just got her fist underneath it, and then the Big Reds able to keep it over, eventually lose the point, but great hustle. The Big Reds keeping that one alive. Taylor Stewart now will serve. That one off the side. Goodwin's able to keep it alive, almost actually contact with the ceiling. And able to stay on top of it. That one sails long. Points for the Big Reds. Let's see the score, 18-8 there. And almost scary when you see the ball hit the net. There's a lot of exposed nails up there. I'm just ready for one day to just stick to the roof and never come down. And I'm waiting for the official ruling on that one. Because that last ball struck the roof pretty hard. That one unable to pick that one up was Dorr. Serve for Eisenhower, and just a little miscommunication and no one there to play the ball. Now it's 21-8. Eagles on another one of their runs. That serve out of bounds. So once again, the points for the Big Reds have actually been self-inflicted wounds by the Eagles. So rough game for a coach. Miranda Dorr will serve. Nice play by the Big Reds, able to deflect that at the net, take some power off that smash. Eagles unable to control that, will fall in for a point. Score is 21-10 Eagles. Dorr's done a good job in the middle tonight, handling a lot of those powerful smashes from the Eagles, and unable to play that ball and trying to get on a roll. You've seen it early in game one with their serve. They can control it. Once again, great serve by Dorr. They can string off some points in a row. Just got to keep the ball away from the Eagles. Definitely a lot more in control when they're serving. As I think most teams are. Nice diving play to keep that one alive. That was Melissa Harv, or that was actually Brittany Goodwin. One popped up. That's Harville, and that will drop in. They've been trying to feed Harville all night. Her and Madison Easton at the net. Easton's had more of a touch approach tonight. Dropped a couple in, and Harville's been going up strong. That one blocked at the net, trying to keep it alive, and well, we got two hits with Harville hitting it twice. Not sure exactly. I wasn't sure exactly who that was off at first. Tough play into the net, though. Now 22-13. Eisenhower set up in an easy smash right up the middle, set up for Victoria Jenna. And no chance for the Big Reds on that one. 23-13. Game number 2, 2 points away from Eagles taking the first two. Again, the first game, 25-15. That one, Wojcik a little off, and that one sent sailing right into the net. Nice serve by Harville. Harville played that one over her head, awkward. Just trying to get her hands on it, and unfortunately none of her teammates around her unable to play it. Sydney Mahalik will now sub in to serve. Tried to set, drop one in for a point. And then trying to play that one was Harville, and that will do it for game number 2. Eisenhower Eagles win 25-14. We'll be back with game 3 in just a moment here on CPHS 6. All right, and we're back with game 3 of tonight's game between the Port Huron High Big Reds and the visiting Eisenhower Eagles. It's been all Eagles thus far. And points right off the bat for the Big Reds as they hope to stay alive here in game number 3. It's been tough so far. 25-15 and 25-14. Scores from games 1 and 2, and miscommunication there. And now we're tied up at 1 apiece, but got to respond here if they want to force this one to extra games. Coaches and players talking in between the games, saying that they can't play this poorly. This is their gym. They got to protect their gym. Playing against a very good Eisenhower team, though. And we saw Haley Seifert right there. She's really been the star for the Eagles today. That one tipped over, try to keep it alive, and that's going to be 2 hits, I believe. Actually, I think that call was a net foul. Anyway, points for the Big Reds. Another one after that serve. Unable to handle it from Melissa Harville. That serve just out. Trying to paint that back line. Heads up play by the Eagles, let that one go. Tough to judge it. 3-3, Goodwin tries to drop one in. Nice block at the net. And never got it back over. Call 4 hits and points for the Big Reds, and they take the lead 4-3. They're coming out with a good start. Gregorsevich now with the serve. Nice hard serve, and tough play for the Eagles. Off the side of the hand of Wojak. That one's going wide. Big Reds looking strong here early in game 3. So the Eagles have been winning pretty big here in game number 1 and 2, but made a lot of service mistakes. And that's something they can control. That's their 3rd hit. That's not getting over. Another point for the Big Reds. So Sydney trying to pull together a little run for the Port Huron High. We said they're capable of it when they can keep their serve. And strong play at the net, able to put that one away. That's Lindsay Kilbus. Strong play there, and now we'll have a timeout. Eisenhower. They're not happy how they came out with game 3. Gotta be very happy right there is Megan Mitchell, coach for the Big Reds. And a very tough game for a coach thus far, but team's coming out really strong here in game number 3. Up to an 8-3 lead. Again, this is best of 5. So a 3rd game would win it for the Eagles. Big Reds need this game to stay alive. And they're definitely playing like it right now. Seems like the communication errors now have transferred to the other team. We're seeing 2 different teams now. See if it continues to stay that way. Kilbus going up at the net, dropping it in. Nice heads-up play, and the Eagles get a point. Seifert's been consistent. Now this is where the Big Reds have to watch out. This is where the Eagles have been going on runs. Been a couple times where I swear they've had 10 points in a row when they do control the serve. So let's see what they can do with Megan Piper serving. Let's point for the Big Reds. Now Madison Easton will serve. Up 9-5. Big Reds communicating well at the net. Able to play that one. Goodwin's got this one up for a set. Kilbus, and unable to get that one over the net. Still a nice setup play for the Big Reds. The lead is diminishing now, down to 3. Still lead 9-6. And one probably going out. Called it. Your players calling out from the bench, but Big Reds played it. Now we're down to 9-7, Big Reds. Again, game 3, and great serve there. That's an ace. No one even touched it. The Big Reds need a play, and once again, back-to-back aces. She's been doing it at the net. Now she's doing it at the service line. That's Sievert. And we're all tied up at 9. That one misses wide, so break for the Big Reds. They get her off the line. Get the ball back in their control. We'll see what Lindsay Kilbus can do with it. Big play right up the middle. Easy play for Jenna, well set up by the Eagles. Tied at 10. This is starting to look like the Eagles team we've seen in game number 1 and 2. Coming back alive, but the Big Reds definitely playing better. Now they've got to see if they can keep up with a very good Eagles team. All squared away, contact at the net. Nice, smart play to take the quick shot over there. Taylor Stewart. And the Eagles have regained the lead, 11-10. Emily Rizzi will now serve. Nice dig by the Big Reds, but that one out of bounds. Try to drop this one in short. Have to set that one over. Keep it alive, play up the middle, deflected. Nice play to even keep that one in the air. Goodwin eventually gets it over. And once again, diving, keeping the play alive. And that one sails wide. Got to give the credit to Sabrina Wright on that play, originally keeping that volley alive. Couple nice plays by both sides, keeping that long volley going. Nice play at the net. And right up the middle, Caitlin Heath. And I believe Melissa Harville was also in on that. Score 13-12 Eagles. And once again, great play at the line. Serve drops in. There's a error on the scoreboard right now. I believe it's supposed to be 14-12. It says 13 apiece. Gonna get 4 hits there. Unable to get that ball over. So the score is 15-12. Finally got the scoreboard correct. Eisenhower leads. Nice play to keep that one alive, but eventually they put it home anyway. DeMore Davis, nice hustle for the Big Reds, but Eagles just really strong up front. And once again, another serve error by the Eagles. We'll see if the Big Reds can take advantage of it. Right now will serve. Unable to set up much of anything. Now the Eagles. Other way, that one goes out. That one just missed long. Big Reds down to 16-14. That one popped up. Nice play by Wright to keep it alive. Easton gets it over. Play up the middle and dropped in. At Darian Ellison at the net. Nice play by the Eagles. 17-14. They lead. Again, game 3. Eagles up 2-0 in the game score. This game would give them the match. Goodwin with a nice aggressive set. That one sails long. Big Red's staying in this one. Set over. Goodwin kind of popped that one up. Teammates there to recover. Aggressive on the near side, but hit that one right into the net. And now the Big Reds within one. Alyssa Harville, she's played well tonight for the Big Reds. She's trying to do it at the line now. Popped up, let's see if they'll keep it alive. They do, third hit, gotta get it over, they do. Far side, blocked at the net. And plays immediately, fourth hit. Looked a little frustrated after that was Sievert. And all tied up at 17. There she goes up strong, and she's not gonna make the same mistake twice, puts that one home. Giving the Eagles back the lead. Darian Elson now. A little miscommunication there. Big Red's not able to get much of a shot at it, and then the drop. Nice smart play by the Eagles. 19-17, game 3. Demore Davis with the attempt there. That one sails long, tough position to try to spike that ball. Great job on the near side by Kilbus. The Big Reds staying around. Igersevich will now come in to serve. She's had a good day at the line. That one off the net and will fall in for a point. The Big Reds within one. Once again, a great serve. This time the Eagles are there for it, though. Able to make the play to keep that one alive. Looked like it was going to fall in. There's Sevich helping her own cause. And we're tied up at 20. Nice set play by the Big Reds. Goodwin tries to set it back. Eagles able to get a hand on it, but no one else back to help, and the Big Reds once again regain the lead. Up 21-20. Serve into the net. That's unfortunate for the Big Reds as it ties it back up and gives the Eagles back control of the serve. It will sub in Katie Hayes. Take over serving duties. Big play up the middle and able to put it down, Victoria Jenna. Up to 25, win by 2. Score is 22-22 after that ball hits into the net. So keeping alive, trying to take game 3 of the Big Reds. Easton with the serve. A tough play. Eagles just kind of set it over. Now the Big Reds are scrambling. Dropped it in. Nice play to keep that alive. There's Melissa Harville. Blocked on the far side. And somehow the Eagles still get it over after a great block by Goodwin. And that's a tough loss of a point for the Big Reds after playing that so well. They have a timeout now, Port Huron High, as the score is 23-22 in favor of the Eagles. While we got a second, we'd like to announce our camera crew, or our cameraman for this evening. Chris Orell on camera. Also helping out beforehand, we had Selena Senek. Calling the game, myself, Carl Staffors. Seifert now back to serve. Playing that one towards the stands. Gonna have to set it just to get it over. And drop it in. Nice play, Taylor Stewart. And now the Eagles are 1 point away from winning this. 24-22. The Eagles have their best server up. Miscommunication there, though, and that takes the ball out of her hands. Now bring Lindsay Kilbas. Playing for the far side, deflected at the net. Oh, and tried to put that one back, was Goodwin. And unable to get it back over the net. Great effort on the play, but that will do it for game 3. 25-23, first game score, 25-15. And second, 25-14. And again, Eagles taking game number 3. We'd like to thank you all for joining us here on CPHS 6 as the Eisenhower Eagles defeat the Port Huron High Big Reds in 3 straight. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Carl Staffors. Good night.